come and skate with me. Just a rebel looking for a place to be. So let's kick and push. My man got a little older, became a better roller. Yeah, no helmet, been on killing himself, is what his mama said. But he was feeling. That's my lifestyle.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB the Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll here. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Brown. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Yeah, very respectable numbers last year, a sub 350 ERA, and guys like that, you may think, well, they're elite pitchers that are pitching sub twos, they're dominating, but when you can have that kind of consistency, you have a chance to win the ball game every time he takes the mound. So, good season last year, opportunity for him to go out there and repeat it this year, possibly. I'm loving every minute of it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. They used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Jesse Winker. First pitch misses. And that's outside. Strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. So up next for New York, Juan Soto. In there at the knees. It's 0-1. First and second, no outs here in the second game of the series. Hit on the ground might be 2. To Pena at second for 1. To Winker, and that's 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That's a thing of beauty from start to finish.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Mark Vientos. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Vientos matched a homer in his last game. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And a base hit, and they take the lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And he takes a strike. On the ground to the left. To first, it short hops him, but a nice pick for out number 3. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Give me everything you got.
And we're back. And today's starter, Clay Holmes.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the 2 others, and that's some great company, Boog.
Kicks and fires. And a foul ball. Next pitch is downstairs. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Siri in position. Calls it in, and there's 1 away. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. And when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
Mauricio Dubon, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Way inside, gets out of the way. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Alvarez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Batting.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. 2 hits and 5 at-bats yesterday. And first offering is fouled off. That's down and in. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Toss to Alonso. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Astros go down 1-2-3, and it remains 1-0. Back here at Dyken Park, 2nd inning set to go. And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Alvarez, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count. Ball upstairs.
Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. cut on and lifted in the air. That one gets down for a hit. And a good start to the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. In there for strike one. Alvarez aboard here at first with nobody out. A changeup missing, and that is ball one. The 1-1 is fouled off. Next offering misses down and away.
Full count.
In the dirt. And ball four, 2 aboard.
Not the start to this inning he was hoping for on the mound. Now he's going to have to really dial it up against the bottom part of this lineup to get out of this jam.
Jeff McNeil stands in. There's your strike.
0-1.
Right through there for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a ball. First and second here, no outs. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. McCormick ranging back on it. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And now it's Jose Siri. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. And there's a strike.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
There's a swing and a drive. Alvarez going back, makes the grab and a leaping play at the wall. Runner tags for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. He's 1 for 1. Led off the game with a single. Fastball for a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far here at the top of the second. On the ground out to short. They get the force, and that will end the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here in Houston, and now it's Christian Walker. Walker with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And that one pulled foul. That missed
One
by
ball,
a lot.
two
Now
strikes.
1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Right through there. Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. So digging in, Yainer Diaz. And that's downstairs. Ball one. One out, base is empty. On the corner for a strike, and the count 1-1.
Ball, one strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
One ball.
Good late movement on that
strikes.
sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. And that drops in for a strike. Paredes
0-1.
launched a homer in his most recent game. Two outs, base is empty. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Two outs. And that's outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Out to short, Lindor. Tosses to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Astros are down quietly. They trail things here 2-0. Top half of the third inning. So now here's the Mets DH, Jesse Winker. Brown back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Pitch misses, and a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him.
He's out.
One away on the strikeout.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Soto now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Foul ball. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Two balls, two strikes.
Got him looking. Now 2 away.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a cold ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
2 down, bases empty. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Mark Vientos. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That pitch in for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and he strikes out the side in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Houston, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now the DH, John Singleton. And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Next offering is fouled back.
Two to count.
Ripped on a line. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Jeremy Pena digs in now. Swings and misses. 0-1. Pena went deep in his most recent game. That one hammered, but pulled foul. The 0-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Right fielder,
Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. And
That's a ball.
downstairs.
Ball one, no strikes.
That misses.
Damn.
And now 2-0. And another ball. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. Two down, nobody on. Strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Whips it to first on the run. What a play. Inning over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And they're down 2-0.
Blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam. And baby, let the bass breathe.
Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Pete Alonso.
Can't seem to save a single thing. Who's afraid of evil's thing? Situate the time and people's dreams. Or from the norm, we appear quite average. No mask, no costume, no pre-exposed lavish. I'm average, good cats, courtesy, constant. Some pose back.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez.
Inside.
Missed inside with the curve. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. Alonso on at first. Nobody out. That's a hit. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
First and second, no outs. Now here is Brandon Nimmo. Walked his first time. And a strike on the outside corner. And it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Bennett Sousa getting ready to go. Dubin also getting ready. And down on strikes he goes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Oh, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Flied to right his first time. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Two on, one out. Not
One
even
ball,
close
strike.
there. And it's a ball and a strike.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
On the ground to second, might be two. Glove flip
He's
for
out.
one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. No runs on 2 base hits. No errors and a runner left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. And we're back. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
To the right side, Alonso. The flip to the pitcher
He's out.
covering, and one gone in the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Now batting, center fielder, Mauricio.
Here's Mauricio Dubon. 0 for 1 so far. That one
Counts
outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
No strike.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
And he grounds one to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Next offering is downstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side, he'll see another. Two outs. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
That's ball
Well,
2.
this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone, really making him work out there.
And that one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Line drive. Makes the grab on the run. And that is the third out of the inning. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. Back here at Dyken Park, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Jose Siri. And first offering is fouled off. Siri measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting,
now up to hit Francisco
Lindor.
Lindor. 1 for 2.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
He's got it, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker up now for the Mets. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Goes down looking.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Fought off foul.
One ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 1 hit is all they get. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now here is Christian Walker. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Soto going after it. Makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher Yainer.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Yainer Diaz struck out swinging his first time. That's to third. slinging it to first in time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. Grounded out his first time up. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. The Astros hitless so far in the game. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
He was all over that one. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now, John Singleton.
John Singleton.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next one misses. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's outside, and that's ball 2. Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Now batting, shortstop, Jeremy.
So next up for Houston, Jeremy Pena. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Ground ball left side. They take the force out, and that will end the inning. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Sean Dubin, and he has some nasty breaking stuff.
Number 66, Sean Dubin.
Now the third baseman, Mark Vientos. 1 for 2 with a 2-run single back in the first. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Action in the pen down there. Bennett Sousa, the lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Not close with that one. And it's 3-0. Vientos gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Base knock and now a free pass. This has the makings of a big inning if they can get a couple more quality at bats.
First and second, no outs. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He's 2 for 2. That one fouled off. That one missed.
1-1.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. He is struck out and he is walked. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to second, they get 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And stepping in for New York, Jeff McNeil. First pitch just misses. Two on, 2 outs.
2 balls.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Right through there for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Jose Siri up next for the Mets. Swing and a ball lifted in. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Mets 2 and the Astros nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose Butto.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now Chas McCormick grounded out his first time.
Chas McCormick.
First pitch misses. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Dedniel Nunez preparing to come on if needed. Young also throwing. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Two one.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering upstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
So the Houston lineup turns over. And next to hit for Houston, Jose Altuve. A little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Move to first. And he's back in safely. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Now it's belted. Deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's worth the price of admission. It's 2-2. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's the center fielder, Mauricio Dubon. And fires in a fastball at 95.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
On the ground, Vientos tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Now batting, left fielder, Yordan
Alvarez. Now at the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And it's even up.
That ball went out.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that's a fair ball.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Next to hit, Christian Walker. That's towards center. Siri in position. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Yainer.
Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz. There's a strike. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a swing and a miss. And that's the inning. Jose Altuve goes yard for the Astros. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Hader. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Number 71, Josh Hader.
So digging in, Jose Siri. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? And that drops in for a strike.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch. So got to stay ready for it.
And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
Nope, that's down.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Now 3-1. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Up next for the Mets, the
Go ahead, run
hitter,
on base.
Jesse
Winker getting ready to hit. First pitch doesn't find the zone. 1 away, tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. That one not close, and it's 2-0.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hey!
Step off throw to first. Lindor back in there. Lindor the move. That's in for a strike. Throw. Save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
Now batting, third base.
So 2 down now, and here is Mark Vientos. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hard ground ball for a base knock. Lindor zipping around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. It's 3-2. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Pete Alonso. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Soto on second. Vientos at first. 2 out of the inning. Tap dances out of the way of that one. And a swing and a miss. Good job at damage control right there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Nunez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, 1-run game. And stepping in for the Astros, Isaac Paredes. That's in there. That's strike 1. And that's in for a strike.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
1 ball.
And ball 1. Just missed.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one misses. 3-2 now. John Singleton in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the tying run is on base.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
No outs. Runner at first. Now it's the DH, John Singleton. In the dirt. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1. The 1-0. 6 straight outside the strike zone.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Close, but called a ball. 3-1.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
That one finds the corner. Now 3-2.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. He's got it. And there's one away.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. There's the strike. Man at first, one away. That misses. And 1-1. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him on base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Daniel Nunez is done, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming up. We'll be back in a minute. Danny Young gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
So next up for Houston, Chas McCormick. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. It's 0-1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
That one the other way. McNeil in plenty of time to first. That's the third out. Clean work out of the Mets bullpen there. 8th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 2.
Part of a champion, I know that my legacy about to begin. In love with the pressure, I can't wait to see what they say in the end. Give 'em
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Brian King.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run game, and here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Ball one there.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike 2.
Inside, ball 2.
Fly ball to right. McCormick squeezes it, and there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Astros have some action in their pen. Taylor Scott up and throwing. Sousa getting cranked up as well. On the ground to third, Paredes. Throw, picked it first, got it.
Good stretch there to make the play. It looks like someone added a little yoga to their daily routine, if you ask me.
Jeff McNeil up now for the Mets. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Just missed.
Ball 2.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
There's a strike. popped up. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Astros 2.
Now pitching to the
Back
New York
now,
Mets.
new pitcher on the mound as we roll
Number
into the bottom of the
71.
8th. Sean Reed Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So back to the top of the order. Leading off, Jose Altuve. He's already homered here in this one. Hit in the air, left field. Makes the grab, one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
And next to hit for Houston, Mauricio Dubon. That's too low. And that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Snags it on the run. And a couple of quick outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Alvarez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
That one way inside.
2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and we're level. It's 3-3.
Wow, what a clutch swing right there. And now anything can happen in this game. With this pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
And here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Right down to shoot. That's strike 1. Reed Foley, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2014. Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That's hard hit on the line. Soto hauls it in to end the inning. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back now and on the mound, the closer, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Pinch hitter coming on, Starling Marte.
And he's just looking to get something going any way he can here, trying to untie this ball game.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
In the air, left field, Alvarez. Sizing this one up, brings it in, and there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Lindor up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 2-1.
One strike.
All tied up here at the top of the ninth. That one lifted to left. Alvarez in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jesse
And next
Winker.
is the designated hitter, Jesse Winker, known for his late inning heroics. Swings and misses. That's strike 1.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Juan Soto, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. High fly ball lifted into near right field. McCormick makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing across here this half. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the ninth. All tied up at 3 apiece. Bottom 9 at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Reed Foley back to work. Up and in, 1-0. And fouled off. Outside low. Now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one fouled off. That's inside. And now it's 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third.